you have not been able to successfully prosecute one corruption case. One opening case, the case is still pending. Come on, evidence, Papa, be to be prosecuted. You are still answering questions and crawling in court. Kissi Agyabeng, half of the work come out to even make you, the government, look good. Make you look good. So I will fight corruption. I will call permanent. Oh, call permanent said then. Or till the school here, or till they go on China there. He didn't ask for this appointment. No. Now you want to chase him. We will not allow anything. Yeah, Prof Asare will have to say, Prof, remember good evening here because Prof na ye aprachiki nankasa or no. Idea ono the senior activist, senior patriot. Ukwa broach any other place here. Shut that one crofwa. Or mamu law school be practice you man son one watching. And your man so for no man so hot chairman minor ye. No mining system and the structures now working. Ghana and Kwan. Yeah, I say a chim for a payment so I'm payment so justice no more pay. Yeah, chim for the status the almost use in Kofa. Can any cases be a one more sue no mu and no beer. Fact, yes, I chim for no beer from not be acrobiation law nibi. Because as you see, yes, now to problem good evening now, Kwaba.
Good evening, if you are to say
Adam Bajoso.
Yes, Adam. Yeah.
Good. Yeah, but local election, but me can't special prosecutor. I say me, let me have your take on when we let her know my track command and say, yeah, shall say if there's a primary case, near fair noon, so. I think Charlotte said, and that was the same process, me boy.
Aye. Na maybe I know, say ye bon commerce anwa, or say ye shembrano, and sana. Said yakase where you saying when you say and so on. So share special prosecutor Mranwa. Emma Ghana Nibia to me. So obetima throw petition. Edia Koma president said.
Okay.
President, a sign say A, B, C, and I the reasons in Tino. Special prosecutor no. Ye remove no.
Okay.
Say sa letter no echo president hoa. Or no president no or ye mailman. Say obia or ye post office. Ya post letter ye di amano. Only to media say obe pese mu. No say
okay, so you can want to mean point kind.
Okay. Nyansa bi anim ntimi mfa nko. President
okay.
Intino letter no kan in sape. No also forward Ekoma Chief Justice. Chief Justice no so no say you forward the manual or the president has 1 week to forward it to the Chief Justice, and then the Chief Justice has to determine say case here idea bremi on first impressions. Then your friend the prima facie case no me share case ni first impressions are bibi omuntia or say yetwaso ana case we de nyansa bi anim inti yambon tontwene inti no yentimi 40 president say wa ye ne
okay very well
on po oso de ko inti no o say ye ma atiefo no
atie onya boni bi aso de akoma TJ
debi wan fa nko a na wa ye boni
okay
wan fa nko a na wa ye boni
okay
inti no o say ye bisa se petition one kasa no a ye atro no a president a forward no nyansa wo mu ana na ye ja president ni film because anya ono ne
anya na asem okay
inti o say ye dan ye ni kotu
na ebedu president wa can the president say that onje
daddy and na make us or ye mailman or to say mailbox unamwa now the post your friend is a letter 2 na dwuma say obebie letter damu pe no the American justice your man 1 week one fan kwa on president
okay
you know if you inti no na dwuma no wa ye no prekope no na yaka anya say ye president na sema na ye president na sema na ye but ye camera no or say ye camera no pe face ne obia beti
according to special prosecutor law the president he has followed the letter
as he should. And we should praise him for following the letter.
Okay.
Who praise president from following the letter? It doesn't mean you support the petition. So you have to evaluate the petition and kasa.
Okay.
So why the petition by? In this case, no petition no matiambidu and the buy. Now, the money interesting is Matiamidu no a former special prosecutor. In fact, he was the first special prosecutor. Into most people will say, who former special prosecutor crowd, I was saying a special prosecutor and somebody and say do because when you chance no and went to me and human what Johnny if you're human and the idea will be for into no wisdom be our saying transfer money pan. Now, before you evaluate Martin Amidu petition, you have to go back as far as November 2015. So, as far back as November 2015, there was a big fight in the media between Martin Amidu and Kissi Agyabeng relating to the unasked investigation of judges. Your friend is saying Martin Amidu can be say government in the use to trap judges and so on and so forth. Emma Kissi Agyabeng so because Adena who distract your man for evidence that hope say what attack evidence na just start side shows. Into Martin Amidu has had a long fight with Kissi Agyabeng. And that's what, in my mind, is driving this
one. Okay.
Because Osha petition now what run say Martin Amidu your penny in Kasa penny but and the so the other now I can petition no can say be because na anypa na what trans ya throw petition we no aden na anypa no bibi ye no ana. Number one petition ba ko kan say or special prosecutor or the pen drive a command special prosecutor no and or catch a special prosecutor say special prosecutor me per se obia our man appointment no for an appointment letter to me pen drive no so now number two the salary in the terms of service no for pen drive no na fama me a special prosecutor say obi appointment letter in the salary fama was saying me fan to pen drive me to me fama. And no special prosecutors, Amidu say special prosecutor and fast information and to pen drive them to into any infinite mum. Well, again, no. Probably I create as such as it's not say you are right to write things, no, into your tron yamaneke. Number two, or say special prosecutor, no, or high amount for Amanabe was OSP, no, Office of Special Prosecutor, no. Wako high amount for be from sister agencies like Yoko, ni police, ni intino, yenginedi.
Nanya one of them employing for infant of Omo.
Uncle employing for Fitoguana, Nigeria, na UK, and I. Employ Ghana for, and he puts it out there. If people feel the OSP gives them better opportunities and so on, they apply. He hires them. By doing that. Number three. Or see OSP no abeye press conference na press conference now no wa criticizing judiciary into because wa criticizing judiciary no into yenyi Ghana and then they all criticizing judiciary yetimi wedi
na ono Matiami do no only chief critic of the judiciary ono Matiami do na kasa
when we were in Legon fighting the PNDC because we wanted to have the mouth to criticize, no, and we have been given the opportunity to criticize, no. After we have come back to square one. SC YMUOBAD because we are criticizing. I'm not saying whether Kissi Agyabeng criticize here now or criticize here. That's not the point. But let's assume say or criticize here. Into criticizing judiciary now here then. In fact. And or 2 days ago, me posted BB old Chief Justice Redu. Onoka said because of mounting criticisms, he's changed policy because Otiasie said judiciary has to be responsive. Judiciary no a Ghana for there. They have to make changes if the changes are in the best interest of the country. Intino OSP na assembly there Martin Amidu and no say why board and now our problem be with Kissi and now whatever it is and our try the petition
and the prof they are not may can say Earlier, I read letter B from OSP investigation, and there was speculation that part of the entire Matiami Dumo letters in Yaban, way suka. You are saying, sir, unjin say we no can report to any corruption. One covenant
speculation, because anytime you speculate, then you are creating problems. I look at the things, I look at the facts, and then I address the facts.
Okay.
We are wrong, I make us all wrong. We are me papa, we are wrong, I make us all wrong. Means true. But I won't speculate and say things I mean evidence to back. What did I make an say? I
maybe was source from inside, and that's where I got report.
Because who source now inside? Me, I don't have access to that source.
Okay.
And if that source strongly believes, say, assembly, he should come out and say it. Because I mean, Penny say, unim say wrong is being done, then we share sumasi, then I will count bathroom, now will count bokele will I say, but Emma yen solve problem. I don't like this type of people. Until I mean, you know me, you know where I stand, no lies, nothing. Bibi, I know where I stand. If you agree, fine. If you don't agree, fine. But at least you know, say, maybe I stand on this, and these are the reasons. That's the way I want us to view things and do things.
Okay.
What we can say about the petition is Chief Justice, very, very quickly, away on Manin Chekra on this list, there's no prima facie case. And then we move on. That's how this should be resolved very, very quickly.
More wasting time,
waste time, say, because the pen drive about Manfa Dianto, so because the Chief Justice no waste 30 minutes on this crap, because me who say on you're very busy. But we are busy now, kind of petitioner. You see, on the face of the thing, prima facie, on first impressions, okay. Adewe ninyina a true cross one mouth names and two pen drives so a true say we criticize the judiciary a true say we high where a misconduct ana. The answer is no. Case dismissed. That's how this should be evaluated.
But Prof, so we can say okay, Prof, go your point answer.
Then the second one is to go back to ghost workers findings nabano. And no, since many fear every time auditor report or why we found ghosts here into me ghosts as some crime personality. What I want to hear and say, why no more and the ghost no a share payroll.
Exactly.
And for no, you do not court, you prosecutor, you do not share jail 10 years, 20 years. Woma sida ya di dan afi mo woma toka ya di we kan afi mo and no na me interested na you say you find ghost there me wa tiabre into no me tia me you na into then what is the next step so into the next step one say woma blanking names you woma redacting names sir names no na me pay then what are we going to do to those people one more bo a mine and one more or say you direct your attention to a prosecutor in a court of way competent jurisdiction quickly in time. Not only are you going to jail, but benefit be when you're from that, yeah, Jeff you. And then I would in addition to going to jail. Say yes, sir, 2 or 3 times, but but say a true report today, report today. Ghana for the idea almost run a report. Auditor general reporter. Then Obia say, as nothing happens. Into reports here and cash in my books.
Into way the best thing Kissi Agyabeng in the office to be so that we know. Nipa komo this can over there because I'm not tracking over years.
Yes.
Yes,
nobody know. Like I said, charges are me bo munye. Ebi amu investigating we. So I don't know. But until I see the names of the perpetrators and charges against them in the court, me so cigar because a report in the actual and my kind be abred me ghost workers me kind yene.
Me intel a me from inside hono chese almost started report on one cover this first one now. Almost who sent for discount, freezing for accounts. And honor tables and started say check is what they mount na honche because I from me intel I mean yeah. But probably moving on to the other
final point is we know say you the brand eduma. Untimi go yi OSP no enfio keke. No, you can't do that. You have to follow a process. And the process has to be transparent. And there are a lot of people who are interested in what is going on. And so it will be very, very, very difficult to remove someone on your bonibia.
Exactly.
You know, I have no fear. 1 minute, special prosecutor, special prosecutor nephew. Because the moment they try that, the problems will be better.
But Prof, what do you think about so far special prosecution better now, so especially under MPP are buying one of special prosecutor we buy. Matiami do one of them buy in terms of fighting corruption. Or I are fighting. See now that I'm in the president was say I shall protect the public first. You're fighting.
Media Emra ye creative office no ya I say that you appointing Matiami do na more Accra na miti taxi driver Uber driver and now one bomb Matiami the Uber driver and then I'm say na I don't know when you say Matiami do be chobi and I'm say Matiami do no or yeah attorney general nipa he not share or say hey what's what be said you into no media me no say you bibia Ghana for your entertain mu keke most mu Ghana for you easily excited into you bibia na onya then they find out say there's nothing. Look, there is a director of public prosecutions already in place, and the director of public prosecutions or juma ye pa no he should be independent of the attorney general. Attorney general should formulate policy, but when it comes to prosecution, criminal prosecution is the job of the director of public prosecution, and his activities should be insulated from the control of the attorney general. Similarly, when it comes to civil prosecutions, it's the job of the solicitor general, and the solicitor general should do his job, and the attorney general should not interfere with that. So,
but within the attorney general office, now, a director of prosecution here, or independence.
Oh yes. In fact, me, the only person we knew for prosecution was not the attorney general. Jekedako. So he was the director of public prosecution. Nobody even knew the attorney general. Now committee crime be my Jekedako so. Obehu say yes or yenejuma. I accept the fact that over the years, director of public prosecution is so weak, sir. People think way. But unless we solve that fundamental problem, creating another bureaucracy, is just going to create another problem, because the problem is Obima, director of public prosecution in Yenejuma. And so if you go and create another way, that same threat will go there. So solve that threat. But be as it may, say special prosecutor. So let's try and make it work.
Okay.
And all of us have to be.
But Prof, do you think that there's an intention to see a Bema office now? Because a lot of people are saying say cosmetics. Our office no more and cosmetic. There was no proper dedication and intention to say fight corruption. But any BB na representing BB.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Because and I can say even if we wanted to fight corruption, there will be no need to create another office. Into this other office, you create here Ghana for boy and some keke. But nobody seriously thought, say, me create a special prosecutor. I'm a president, I'm a corrupt about me. If you creating you face a opposition for no, and now more teacher for now be out, but mono the giant, then there's problem.
Okay.
So the problem is the executive and person obia ebisa more questions, and unless we solve that problem, all other things are agrobia yedi.